Hey, what's up guys? Gian here of Gadget Pilipinas. Today we're going to unbox the Asustor AS5402T Network Attached Storage. This is a powerful 2-bay NAS device that's perfect for content creators like myself. So let's get started. Okay, so this video is more of an unboxing and quick overview of what this device can do. We have here a secondary camera for you guys to see what else you can find inside the box. So let's go ahead and do it. This is the retail box of the Asustor AS5402T, quite a mouthful right there. So it's a 2-bay hot swappable NAS. I have been using a NAS to back up some of my videos, some of our contents, so that if ever we would need them in the future, it would be easier for us to get hold of them, and also maybe download them and use it on our other videos as reference. So now let's go ahead and unbox this. So this is the box, as I mentioned. By the way, special thanks to Asustor for sending this over for us to feature and also review on our channel and on our website. Oh, and before I forget, they also sent over these two 4 terabytes Seagate Iron Wolf storage devices for us to try on this NAS. Alright, so let's proceed in unboxing. Before we get the NAS, let's first take a look at what's inside this smaller box right here. So we have the adapter for power. We have the cord, and they also provided 2 RJ45 for us to, or LAN cables rather, for us to use on the NAS. There's also memory installation guide and quick installation guide, and some screws. Okay, of course, specs of these screws are now displayed on screen right now for your reference. But all of these things are all inside the retail box of the AS5402T. Moving on to the bigger part of the package, we have, of course, the NAS right over here. We have 2 styros that protects the NAS right there, and we just take this off. Good. All right. So as I mentioned, we've got here the main AS5402T unit itself. It looks sleek in black. There's, as I mentioned, also there's a quick start guide. There are also 2 Ethernet or LAN cables, power adapter, and some screws for installing the drive. Okay, so before we start, let me first give you a quick walkthrough. But before giving you that, let's first remove this cover right here and remove the protective layer. This one can magnetically be attached on the NAS. It's more purely aesthetic purposes, as you can see right there. Okay, so what is exactly this thing? So the AS5402T is a high-performance NAS designed for home and power users. It is powered by an Intel quad-core processor and has 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM for snappy performance. Of course, you can upgrade that. As I mentioned earlier, this one also includes a memory installation guide should you want to upgrade the NAS. Now, as a 2-bay NAS, you can put in 2 hard drives like these 2 Iron Wolf NAS drives. These are the same drives that I have been using on my other NAS devices, and you can use these in various RAID levels like single, JBOD, RAID 0, and even RAID 1 on this NAS. But you know what? The real star of the show are these 4 M.2 NVMe SSD slots on the side. You can use these blazing fast SSDs for caching or even direct storage volumes. Now, combining SSDs with traditional hard drives gives you the best of both worlds, that is extreme speed and also high capacity. Now, on the back, we have dual 2.5 gigabit Ethernet ports for insane network transfer speeds up to 5 Gbps when combined using link aggregation. There's also an HDMI output for direct 4K video playback from the NAS. You know what, as a video editor and content producer, the AS5402T checks all the boxes for me. Now, those NVMe SSD caches will accelerate my video editing workflow like crazy. The fast networking will let me transfer large video projects quickly between my editing rig and also the NAS. The HDMI output here means that I can also hook it up directly to a TV and use it as a multimedia server to store and stream my videos in 4K quality. And with the 10 Gbps USB ports, I can easily back up footage from external drives and even SSDs at maximum speeds. Now, apart from this, it seems that this can also be used as a drive for some of my games. The NAS has a ton of storage space, which is really great for expanding my PC. Now, with the latest operating systems, ISCSI drives show up like they're just regular drives on your computer. So you can install programs that usually can't be installed on network shared devices like this one. Now, the cool thing about this is that you can play certain games directly from the NAS. But this is one of the things that I would like to do and see how this actually works on the Asustor AS5402T. Now, Asustor has also worked closely with Adobe to optimize their software like Premiere Pro to work seamlessly with their NAS units. Now, this means that this will fit right into my DaVinci Resolve editing workflow or pipeline. Now, I will be putting an NVMe SSD very soon on this device, but first let me install the 4TB Seagate Iron Wolf that they sent over for us to also include in our feature. Now, this is not yet the full setup video of this particular NAS right here. This is more of an overview, and of course to show you as well how to easily install these storage devices for the NAS. Alright, so we have here, we just have to pull these tabs right here, which basically helps the drive locked into the bay. It looks good. Now let's just lock it in. Now just make sure that the setup is correct so that you can easily put in the drives into the bay. All right, so in my case, it looks right like this one. Okay, so let's put on the other one. Let's make sure that it is aligned properly. Good. It should look like this, like that. Alright, so now that we've put the two discs on the tray, let's now put it on the bay. Alright. Installed one, and we insert the other one. There. All set up. Now the two drives are here. Just have to put the plate back on. Okay, so now what we need to do next is we'll just simply have to connect this to the outlet and connect this to our router, and we should be ready for our next step. Alright, so that's been our quick unboxing and overview of the Asustor AS5402T NAS. Now in my next video, I'll dive into the Asustor Data Master, its app ecosystem, and my real-world experience using it for video editing and content creation workflows. But for now, I'm excited to get this beast set up. Let me know if you have any other comments or questions in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Gian of Gadget Pilipinas. Catch you on the next video. Bye!